Champions League match day here at St James's Park. 12 years ago, I remember turning up with my dad. We sat in the Gallagher end as I watched in despair as Benfica knocked us out of the competition in what admittedly was a fairly good run from Alan Pardew, but today has to be different. This is a huge placeholder game in my opinion. You win against Benfica tonight, you play another home game against Athletic Club before you even touch Marseille away. So if you actually win your two home games on 9 points, you needed 10 points last season to qualify to get into the knockout phase of the Champions League. Newcastle could set themselves up for it in these two games. Benfica, in my opinion, is the hardest of the remaining home games. Mourinho, the return of Jose Mourinho to St James's Park, of course, has the connection to Bobby Robson. I want to start this video off by showing you Jose Mourinho last night here at St James's Park. Nice to see yesterday from Mourinho taking the time to meet the Benfica and Newcastle fans, sign a few autographs and to get back on the bus because he arrived 21 minutes late because his flight was delayed coming in from Lisbon. That was why there's a bit of a rush going out from the press conference. As for the game tonight, I mentioned it before, Newcastle need to win this game. I can't make it clear enough. I felt like the Brighton game, so frustrating. I think it sums up the season. You rely on Nick Waltmart to do all the work for you. You get opportunities to get a result from the game, you're just not taking them. It's frustrating because I think Newcastle, even when you look at the games we'll play, I still think we should be a lot higher in the league table. I think we should be doing better than what we've done so far. There's a lot of missed opportunities, so tonight we need to just get it there, get it together and just get results. I think Newcastle home as well is a different beast to Newcastle away, so I'm glad this is a home game. Benfica should be nice enough, take it to them. This is our hardest remaining Champions League home game. Win tonight, and I think Newcastle has set themselves up already for a real chance of getting into the knockout phase of this competition.
My name's Caden and I'm from Gallowgate102 on TikTok.
So you just started off your own YouTube channel, of course, Champions League tonight against Benfica. Let's just start off with the obvious question. How do you think we're going to get on this evening?
I'm going to go for a solid 3-0 win.
3-0?
Waltmart to get a goal tonight, especially after that goal against Brighton. It was unbelievable. Just need to get them no passes in the box so we can finish them off.
Okay, so of course Waltermar's been our star player so far this season, but with a 3-0 scoreline, who else do you think is going to step up for us tonight? You think any big names?
Anthony Elanga stands out, and I reckon he'd start Jacob Murphy tonight. Not Jacob Murphy, Jacob Ramsey, sorry. Yeah. So I reckon he'll get a goal as well. Okay,
fair enough. I'll ask you one final question. Of course, Jose Mourinho is spoke very well about Newcastle United last night. Of course, he got a lot of connections to Bobby Robson. How does it feel seeing him back here at St James's Park?
Oh, with a manager like Jose Mourinho coming to St James's, it's unbelievable. Just having such a big name in the dugout, I feel happy that he's here. He gets to experience the atmosphere that actually goes on in St James's Park and the style of play we actually put on the pitch. So yeah, I'm really chuffed that he's came to St James's Park.
So tell us your name, lads.
Thomas.
So we'll start off, score predictions. What do you think the score is going to be tonight?
2-0, 3-0.
2-0, 3-0, okay.
I'm going to say 2-0, 2-1.
Alright. Good to hear about the scores. I'm hearing you've got a bet on tonight. If Newcastle does not win against Benfica, what's going on?
Well, if Newcastle lose the day, okay, I've got to get a buzz cut down my head, so hopefully we'll win the night. So I'm not trying to do that, you know what I mean? So.
Alright lads, introduce yourselves.
My name's Jack Burley.
Lewis. Donny D. Harry Gardner.
It will start off for you, Harry. Score prediction.
3-0 Newcastle. Sean Neve come off the bench and bags a hat-trick.
Fair enough.
I'm going to go 1-0. Bulgamara. 3-1. First goal scorer probably Gordon.
Okay.
3-1 as well, but Malik Jow, header.
2-1, Sven Mottman scores first.
Good lads. Come on, boys. Tell me your name, lads.
Liam, 4-1, Bruno first goal scorer.
Good man.
Yeah, go North East, I reckon 2-1
Jack, 2-0.
Already 2-0, Big Nick, first goal scorer.
Oh, Big Nick like that one. Come on.
Well, I'm Joe from the Magpies View, my own fan channel.
Looking at the Benfica game tonight, you confident?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident. Aye.
So we're going to go for a score then.
For the score, I'm going to go for 3-0 win to Newcastle. And I'm actually going to go for something a bit rogue. I'm going to go for a Walter hat-trick.
Walter hat-trick.
Yeah.
I know obviously you've been quite big in Walter. Is there any other players tonight you think are going to step up to the occasion?
I don't know if he's playing Murphy. I'd like to hope he is after what I've seen from Malanga recently. I'd like to hope he plays Murphy. I reckon Murphy will bag an assist or two tonight if he is playing. But I usually is. I'm a big fan of Murphy.
And finally, Jose Mourinho back at St James's Park. You got a soft spot for him?
Yeah, I always have, to be honest. I always kind of wanted him to be at Newcastle. I feel like now he might be a little bit past his sell by there. But it is what it is. He's going to try to play the low block on Newcastle tonight, and we try to have to break that down. But it is what it is. I think I back us to defeat them, but it is what it is. Could be a hard game.
Just seen the lineup as I'm heading inside the stadium now. Interesting actually, I'm quite surprised. A few of them, of course. Chanariu's dropped, which I expected with his owners. However, Ramsey and Miley alongside Bruin at midfield. And I was a bit surprised Alanga's out for Murphy. I know Murphy was by far the better player, but I still feel Alanga, especially against a low blocking team, seems to be a match that would be better suited for him. And he's already been classed in the Champions League as well, so yeah, a bit surprised at some of the changes, but we'll see how it goes. I trust in Eddie Howe, and I feel like Mourinho would have been surprised as well. So let's see, can we catch him out with that midfield switch up? One hour before kick, just look at the amount of Benfica fans that are already here in the stadium. Crazy support. Don't mind me, I'm going to enjoy this salt and pepper chicken. Have to say, match day square, and that is a 10 out of 10. on. Took a while to get that goal, but we've got it. Have to say, Murphy and Gordon out wide, certainly the combination.
Newcastle United. Goal scorer number 10, Anthony Gordon.
Finally got a breakthrough. It's far too back and forth this game to be comfortable. Nick Porter's assist. I mean, that was absolute quality from Nick Porter. He spotted out the pass. Bit of a defensive mistake from Benfica, but Barnes ran on and scored brilliantly the right hand side. That's came from the goalkeeper there. He spotted out. What a goal that is from Newcastle, and that is the killer.
Newcastle United. Goal scorer number 11, Harvey Barnes.
There we are. What an unreal goal again from Newcastle. Watermark, Gordon, Barnes. Link up, goal. Beautiful. I mean, the quality in the second half has been outstanding from us.
That's another goal from Newcastle United. And another goal from number 11, Harvey Barnes. To be replaced by number 20, Anthony Alanga.
Where has his Gordon been this season? What a performance from him today. What a class again.
Number 27, Nick Bollamada. To be replaced by number 18, William Asula.
Tell you what, it couldn't have made it any easier for a Champions League game. Couple of final words before we finish the video. I walked a bit further down actually because there was fireworks. I believe it or not, fireworks getting shot just where the Benfica fans will be walking down. No idea if it's them. Got no idea who's decided to do that, whether that be Newcastle fans celebrating or just Benfica fans getting up to a bit of no good. But yeah, I had to say, best you could have asked for from Newcastle. Honestly, just top draw, real good, solid performance. Hopefully something that will finally get the team going because we needed it all season long. Brilliant today. Clean sheet, just won 3-0 in the Champions League and he looks so comfortable and easy doing it. I couldn't ask for anything more. Yeah, look, what is going on here? Who is setting fireworks off in between the uni apartments there? I've got no idea who is playing up to that. But yeah, set the fireworks off. All you want, lads. We've won 3-0. That is certainly a celebration mood tonight. Yeah, I might have a little look over actually. I want to see what's going on there. But yeah.
Oh, it's Nuno.
Of course, Benfica fan here.
Yeah, all the time.
Unlucky in the game today, but we'll start off with just the obvious point. How was it being at St James's Park, seeing your team play against Newcastle?
Well, you know what? This was my first Champions League game in all my life, and I really appreciate it to come to St James Park. It's like a really good atmosphere, you know. Of course, we don't get the point, was the victory, but I'm really happy the way I'm being received in this stadium, the way I've been received by the Newcastle supporters, and I'm really happy. Not with the defeat, but happy with the rest, yeah.
And of course, from Newcastle fans and so that rare to see an opposition team just go straight out of the stadium after the game. I've been to stadiums before. You get kept back like 1 or 2 hours. Like a lot of stadiums are quite a bit hostile towards opposition fans. So just for you, how is it today just being around Newcastle fans just going in and out of the game?
Honestly, I feel really safe today, you know. Like they say before the game finished for we wait like 20-30 minutes, but I don't think it was like worth to wait all that time because, like I said, the atmosphere was good. I've been outside with the guys and they always received me well, me, my son and my friends, so for me it was good. I don't feel like any problem with that, you know.
Oh, it's brilliant to hear. Now,
Yeah,
of course,
yeah.
before I let you get back home, I just want to ask about Benfica as a whole, because you guys are, of course, unbeaten in Portuguese football, and yet in the Champions League it hasn't been going so well. So why do you think that is?
Yeah, you know what? Like I said before, for we come to a Champions League game, we have to come with some ambition. And in the last months, right, a lot of things happen in Benfica. Like you guys know, we swap coach, we swap Bruno Lage for Mourinho, and Mourinho get like a team already made. So basically, all the players are there. They're not being chosen by Jose Mourinho, you know. So and the time of prepare the team was like short as well. It was like too much games in a row, and then we have like all the national games as well. So you know what? Honestly, on the Champions League, I was not expecting like go too far, but on the Portuguese Championship and on the Portuguese Cup, yeah, hopefully get some like on the Championship or at least one cup this year.
Well, it was a pleasure. Well, there we have it. Just had a chance to speak to some of the Benfica fans. I've actually been donated a scarf from that lovely gentleman in the video. So on a personal level, a piece of memorabilia, a Benfica fan deciding to donate me his scarf from the game. I felt awful, by the way. I don't have a scarf. I've got about 100 Newcastle scarves now. And the one time I don't bring one, I couldn't exchange anything in this, I guess, this swap. So I felt kind of awful accepting it, but it's a real privilege and pleasure to be able to do that. And it was a bit weird actually, because I kind of went over here at first to have a look at the fireworks. So I want to figure out what the hell was going on with those fireworks, whether it was Benfica or Newcastle fans, whoever it was setting it off. And I've ended up bumping a couple of Benfica fans who were lovely. Yeah, it's weird for them because they've been decent in the league and then they've been so far off it in the Champions League. They lost to Carabao, didn't they, in their first game, which is like such a bad loss to their point of view. Chelsea, I felt like it was a good performance in that, and Newcastle, it just wasn't anywhere near good enough from them today. I've seen fairly mixed response from the away and a lot of angry, frustrated fans, and also quite a lot of supportive fans as well. So a real mixture of emotion coming up on that game. But lovely Benfica fans. I wish them all the best. And yeah, of course, we'll see what happens in the future. But I've got a feeling I might see them again at some point. But take care, guys. Appreciate you all watching.